G'day, let's talk about the experience versus stagnation trade-off. Most companies, most businesses like to have an experienced team. And as a customer, you generally like to know that there's an experienced team on the other side of the transaction or the purchase that you're making. But there is a trade-off between experience and stagnation, because it's often harder for an experienced team to keep coming up with new ideas, to keep challenging the status quo. They are the status quo, so it's harder for them to challenge it. It's not impossible, mind you, it certainly can be done, but it takes a special individual to say, well, this is my body of work, this is what I've created, and now it's not good enough, we need to do something different. We need to evolve, we need to keep moving and learning. Again, not impossible, but generally it's hard for us to do that. So it's important to generally have a mix of old versus young, experienced versus novice, to have that fresh set of eyes coming into your organization to challenge the status quo, to help you see things that maybe the existing team, the experienced team, can't see, and to stop your company suffering from stagnation. Now, what's the ideal formula for old versus new, experienced versus novice? There is no formula. It really depends on the individuals involved, depends on your company dynamics. So there's no magic formula. I can't tell you that you need 10% new eyes to keep your company from stagnating. It doesn't work that way, obviously. But it is important that you understand that if you have a super experienced team with no fresh eyes coming in, there's every chance that you might be stagnating, even though you might not see it yourself. And so if that is the case, if you do have a super experienced team and no fresh eyes coming in, maybe you do need to have one of those difficult conversations. Maybe it's time to move some people on from your organization to keep fresh eyes coming in. That's never an easy conversation to have, but you've got to think about the overall success and longevity of your business and think about where you are on the experience versus stagnation curve. And if you're getting closer to stagnation, then maybe you want to think about getting rid of some of the experience nicely and then moving in some new fresh eyes. Just a thought. Alrighty, that is it for today. I do thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.